Hey everybody, I'm JayborinoPlays and welcome to my next showcased custom campaign for Starcraft 2, created by RedRevolution. This is Prime Resurgence. Now, the premise of this campaign is really cool and attracted my attention almost instantly. It is a retelling of the Brood War from the perspective of the UED, except it follows an alternate path where the UED is successful, probably because you, the player, are taking control and able to push back Kerrigan's initial assault on Core Hall. Now, that's where the first mission takes place, defend the UED capital against the fury of the Swarm. So I really like these types of timelines. Again, looking at Brood War from a different perspective, it's really cool. And I believe that this author is working on one that is for Dark Vengeance as well, so I'm excited to see that. So, alright, Endgame, I'm going to go ahead and get started here. Now, there is no special Brood War mod for this. This is using just the basic Heart of the Swarm mod. So there's no Mass Recall mod, no other Brood War mods, so I just want to get that out in advance. But I like the premise. It's a retelling and it's a remake, so I'm okay with this. And basically, as the UED, we have all of the technologies of StarCraft 2 Terran available to us. So like we have shields for our battlecruisers, stuff like that, which I think makes sense because we're the UED. We're supposed to have advanced technology. So let's get going. Really cool large battle cinematic. Captain, we've lost all contact with the garrison on Braxis, and the situation on Core Hall is deteriorating rapidly. If we lose this fight, it would be the beginning of the end. Whatever happens, Core Hall must not fall. And that's absolutely true. Alright, so let's get going. We have auto-refineries, which is cool. We've got all these ravens. See, we've got the fire suppression system, orbital deployment, pretty much everything. Everything available, like all the really great upgrades are here now. We've got 400 supply. Holy shit. You know what? Let's queue up a ton of battlecruisers, or start to at least. This is crazy the amount of stuff we have. Let's put this down. What do we got going over here? Whoa! This is awesome. We have a Leviathan. Oh my word. So it really sticks with Brood War, where we have control of the Zerg, which is fantastic. Let's go ahead and start saturating this and I guess get some upgrades. Well, there's no upgrades at the Evo chamber. Oh, you know what? It's because we're maxed out. You know what? This is great, and I like this perspective because what it's doing is it's showing that the UED just had everything. And I think that's how it should have been shown, and I really like that. So I've barely opened this map. I just wanted to pop it open to see how it works. So we've got plasma shields. Holy shit, so do all of our units have shields? Some of our units have shields. This is cool. And again, I like this perspective of the UED just having all this awesome technology that makes them overpowered, because that's what they were. Nuke silos. We pretty much have everything at our disposal right now. What's going on up here? UED Support Corps. Okay, so I assume that that group is going to be helping me in some way. I love that I have a Leviathan. This is cool. I don't know where I'm going to be getting attacked, but we're facing down Kerrigan's forces right now. Is there another base to take somewhere? I guess let's look around. And why not go battlecruisers? Because the UED is a giant fleet, right? We should be sticking to that. Ignite afterburners. Wow, that was something that didn't exist ever in a StarCraft 2 campaign. I think they were thinking about putting it in multiplayer. Terran plasma shields, Yamato missile pods. Oh my god, this is so cool. And some people might be upset, but this is, again, it's a retelling. It doesn't have to be accurate necessarily, so I'm okay with this. Alright, SCV. I would like another base because I really need to be mining more. So I don't need to worry about upgrades, and I just keep making SCVs even though that's not necessary. But I like the layout of this map. I like how we're in the fortified position of Core Hall. We're constantly... Oh, that's right, we have drop pods. Cool, okay. Oh, this is awesome. Keep making battlecruisers. So yeah, it's just a really neat look on Brood War, and I like these alternate timelines. It gives an excuse to not follow the existing lore, and you can kind of do whatever you want, and anything that involves the UED is interesting to me, honestly. I think it was a shame that the UED was just kind of thrown away by Blizzard. I mean, Stukov, you know, existed, but that was kind of it. By the way, there was no difficulty setting for this, so I'm just kind of going. I have not been attacked yet, so I'm sort of curious to know what kind of difficulty we're looking at. Can I get up here? Yes, I can. I wonder if there's an expansion up here. This wouldn't be. Yep. Okay, here we go. This wouldn't be upraised. Let's make the refineries first, and then we'll get a command center. Alrighty. So, yeah, more battle cruisers. This is just so neat. The UED support corps has not really done anything. I haven't faced any attacks, nothing yet. Let's go down to our Zerg base here. I should make corruptors or something. Something to support my battle cruisers with broodlords and shit like that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Are we saturated on our gases here? We are. We've got 3 gas. That is crazy cool. Alright, yeah, so we have pretty much every available upgrade from both sides of the Protoss and Zerg upgrades from Starcraft 2 Wings of Liberty, and I really like the look of that. Alright, Support Corps looking like they're about to go do some awesome shit. Cool. I don't know where the Zerg are going to attack me. I feel safe here, especially with these Ravens, with Hunter Seeker. We're just going to melt things. So I'm going to head down to my my Zerg base. I love that I have a Leviathan. That's so cool. Defend the capital, destroy all enemy forces. I don't even know where the enemy forces are, but I will find out soon. Let's go ahead and start scanning, I suppose. Oh, I don't have scan. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, it's because that command center's not done yet. Let's, okay. So all the Zerg forces are also, you know, Wings of Liberty, and again, that's because there just isn't a separate mod. But I really like the lighting of this. You know, a big thing is that this is actually running a little slow for me because of how resource intensive this is being. Okay, so the Zerg attack them, and they also move out to attack the Zerg. That's really, really, really cool. Very, very interesting. I don't have science vessels. That would have been a cool addition, but kind of unnecessary. The fact that I have plasma shields that essentially double my unit's health is crazy. Crazy to me. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get some corruptors. More corruptors. And those are going to help my battle cruisers. I might as well, I was going to say I should go support these guys, but what's the point? I could go start pecking away. This doesn't seem like it's going to be too challenging. I have an ally that's helping me significantly. This is also mission 1, and there are 5 missions, but I don't know how much, I keep saying, like, oh, this is so neat, this is so cool. Like, of course it is. I mean, who doesn't like anything involving the UED? And I think, I don't know, I was talking about this before, like, it's a shame that Blizzard just sort of threw them away. There was Stukov, and there's a slight reference to them in Heart of the Swarm, but not really. Ooh, missile pods. Use them missile pods. Kind of unnecessary. Oh my god, my system can't even handle this. I apologize. Holy shit. She's getting very slight frame rate issues. This is crazy cool, though. This is the way history should have been written. But I guess in Wings of Liberty, the only real reference to the UED that I remember was the mercenary Goliaths were referenced as being UED Goliaths, and the fact that they were UED Goliaths is why they were so good, and so that they were, you know, the pilots of them just knew that they were good. So use missile pods. Oh my word, that's so cool. Maybe I should turn my graphics down a little bit, just because there's so many units on the map. Oh my word, here comes the cavalry. Were they shooting while moving? Oh my god, they can shoot while moving. Oh my word. Let's juke around. This is crazy. So, sorry Kerrigan, but you're not getting shit done. Not today. We already saw this from your perspective. Wow, one of my battlecruisers is a little low. Don't care. Alright, so grab this. It looks like my UED support corps is getting hit by Zerg. Take him out. Oh man, those Hellbats got wiped out by that Ultralisk. I should have went straight for those Hydralisks. Though I think they're pretty well defended, they should be safe. Unless these guys are coming for me. I really don't know. My Zerg forces are getting hit too. Not today. It doesn't matter. I started pushing in. Oh god. Oh, he's frozen. I thought that massive units couldn't get fungled. Well, I mean, they can get fungled, but I didn't think that they could get frozen in place. Alright, so let's finish up this base. It might be something to do with the lighting of this mission. Actually, I really like it, but I think it's what's causing a bit of lag. Normally, like, foggy-type atmospheres are a lot more resource-intensive. At least that's been my experience. Okay, Corruptors, get on up here. I think I have another one down here. Yeah, he is. The fact that I have Zerg to support me is one of the coolest things, because it's very accurate. So even though there's not a Brood War mod here, there's still... it still holds true, in my opinion, so... Stop messing with my support core, they're really important! My base isn't even being attacked. Again, I think this is really neat, and I mean, it's the first mission, I don't mind that it's easy. I assume, I don't know, all the other missions might be a little easy, but who knows? Take out this Overlord. And I don't really feel the need to have to defend the mapmaker for not doing some sort of Brood War mod thing. I just feel like that, you know, it's a little extra, it's not a little, it's a lot of extra work, and I think this is really neat, and the way that this is retold, basically, is fantastic, so... Well, there's... It seems like the attacks that they're sending out are pretty significant, so, they might be able to take out a base if I just sat idly, but I'm not going to sit idly. Oh, these battle cruisers. The fact that... Oh, man. Just the fact that I have pretty much double the health. What are these Marines doing? What are you doing down here? Oh, those are changelings. I'm like, I did not send Marines down here. I don't even need to micro. I think the purpose of this was supposed to be a little fun, though. I mean, the whole idea of the original... I think, was it the Assault on Core Hall, or... I forget what the name of the mission was, but it was the one right after the Kalmorian mission of collecting resources with Phoenix, where you basically retake Core Hall for Mengsk, and the whole idea was that Kerrigan, you know, it was like a sneak attack, and it was like a combined force of her and Protoss and the Dominion, and I think if just the slightest thing was different, like she didn't send Phoenix to the Kalmorian Combine, and she didn't have those infested Terrans and all that money saved up, that would have made a big difference, so... And honestly, if all of these maps are just stomp the map, I don't mind. I think this is really cool. Die, changelings. Why are there so many changelings? I don't want to risk killing more. Oh, yeah, I will. Because I'm gonna A-click one of my... I inevitably will A-click one of my battle cruisers. Okay. It's not that often you can kill that many changelings. Oh god, they're rebuilding. I immediately hate this campaign because the AI rebuilds. I'm just kidding, but yeah, I really do hate that. Let's go for the main hive here. Really not that concerned. These Mutalisks are still running amok because the UED support core, they're just not reacting the way they need to. Come on, support core. Cool. So their Goliaths, they should be the model of the mercenary Goliaths, though. Technically, I would say. Let's not get too much into semantics. Again, I think what makes this campaign what it is the general premise of the timeline, the alternate timeline, and playing from the perspective of the UED. There's another campaign out there that I think is notorious for being horribly, horribly hard. That's from the perspective of the UED after the Brood War. There's like a remnant of the UED on some backwater planet, and you play as them, and it's like really, 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 really challenging. So I might give that like a practice run to see if I can complete it, or at least get close to completing it before I record that. I don't know when I'll release that, but all right. I think most of these missions, it seems like I'm going to have some sort of computer ally, which I like. I really, really like that being part of a lot of these missions. That's something that I personally really enjoy. So, all right, Corruptors, get on up here. Something about the lighting on this mission, it just makes everything look cooler. Like my battlecruiser blasts and my Corruptor shots, they just like have like a weird illuminated backlight to them, and they just look awesome. I love that I can just shoot while moving. It's like every advantage that Terran could possibly have, you have as the UED, which I mean that's the way it should be. And I think if Brood War could be remade like as a reimagining as opposed to like a remake of what it exactly was. Mass Recall was like a copy of it and nothing was really changed. If there was like a reimagining, I would imagine the UED would be essentially a separate race of Terran in the sense that they would have different units and like way more technology. I'm assuming how the hybrid will be in Legacy of the Void. By the way, I'm recording this before BlizzCon, but it's going to be released just after BlizzCon, where I think there's a huge, huge anticipation of seeing Legacy of the Void. So I hope we see Legacy of the Void, or maybe just an enormous content patch for HOTS, which I doubt. I really think it's going to be Legacy of the Void. I don't know how it couldn't be. They're releasing Protoss portraits for people who are going and for stream viewers and stuff like that. But I have to work, so I'm not going to be doing the stream on Friday because I'm not going to buy tickets for something I can't spend the time to watch. But either way, happy Legacy of the Void, even though I'm not sure at this moment if that's actually what's happening, but I assume that we're going to be seeing it coming. So I look forward to that. There's a few things for Legacy of the Void that I think we can definitely expect. Niadra coming back being one, because Blizzard needs an excuse for you to fight Zerg, because Kerrigan's swarm is pretty much gone from the Koprulu sector right now, and they aren't really hostile. They're not purposefully hostile to Terran and Protoss anymore. Like, they have a different reason. They have a different purpose than just killing everything else. So we need a reason to fight Zerg. So I think that Niadra was set up to be just that, like a very thinly veiled reason. Other than that, obviously, we're going to be fighting hybrids, and I think we're going to be unifying different factions of Protoss. Oh, yeah, Support Corps coming in! Get down there and help them, Battlecruisers. Don't let that Ultralisk fuck them up. Not today. Alrighty, and you know, there's no difficulty setting on this. I think, again, I can't stress enough that this is certainly a mission that is not hard, but really, really fun to play regardless, because, like, you're the UED, and you're just you're fighting back. So it looks like I'm about done now. The fact that the AI rebuilds makes this not... Well, I was about to say tedious. It's really not tedious, but the issue is that it's kind of unnecessarily included, because, like, you're gonna stomp the AI. And even if you're not a great player, all I did was queue up battlecruisers. I built some SCVs and made battlecruisers, so and I guess the Corruptors, but I didn't really need them. I could have gone all-out ground attack, but that would have made this probably harder and take a lot longer. Alright, that looks like we did it. Maybe I will do like a ground attack for future installments, just so we can check out all the different units and all their crazy abilities that we saw in Wings of Liberty. Victory! Alright, so that's it. I'll go ahead and stop recording. I'm not going to do multiple missions at once, but I hope this is something that interests you. Again, it's something that certainly interests me. I love these alternate perspectives, and I feel that this campaign is really well made. I mean, sure, they give you a shit ton of overpowered stuff, but it's fun. It's still really fun to feel like you're the UED and you're just kicking ass. So we've not even reclaimed. We've defended Core Hall, and it's still in our hands, which is going to tragically alter... Not even tragically, I don't know. It's going to alter the history of the Koprulu sector and the Brood War, so I'm curious to see where this goes. I haven't played any more of this campaign. So this has been Jayborino. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying, and I will see you next time. Bye now.